I'm ready. I'm ready. Hi. Hi. It's me, Mixelmix. After Cyberg VTuber here, and we are here and we're here today to make some more clothing in VRoid. Wahoo! Totally didn't just send out my going live tweets. Totally didn't forget to do that till very last minute. We were totally prepared to be doing this. Hi everyone, we are here. Yeah, we're making VRoid clothing again. Yay! Let me just move some stuff around. Maybe we'll move this bad boy right over here. It's a little bit more visible, and then our chat boxes should be showing up at some point. Maybe, I don't know. Wait, did I minimize it? Hold on. Yeah, Streamlabs chat. Where is it? Yeah, it's there. Okay, sweet. So that's there, and then this is ready, and then yeah, we are good to go. All right. We're doing some more VRoid stuff. We're in Blender. Let's just get started. A lot has happened since last time we were streaming. I had some textures. I figured out some more shaping and stuff. I had some more details. I have this little strip down here for some added color. And I think what we're gonna start off with is actually the headpieces, because I want to recolor these to make it more visible. They're kind of small right now, and even when I like zoom in, they're sort of like not that visible, and I just want to make them a lot more visible. So we're gonna recolor these so that instead of it being like this sort of subtle coloring, I'll just make it like solid colors, and then maybe I'll add like end caps to them. So edit, and then we'll go to UV edit, maybe. Aha. Texture paint. Actually, we're going into texture paint, and what we're gonna do is we are going to color this entire section. So actually what we want to do is eyedropper this and then just color it all. Radius, let's do 20. Oh. Oh no, I can just do fill tool, can't I? I can just do fill tool. I should be able to just do fill tool. Nice. Easy. Perfect. Okay. So the reason why we're starting off this is got is because I was watching another content creator, Squeegee 3D. I follow them on Twitter and I think Blue Sky as well. But they do character creation streams, and I was watching one of their they were doing character design streams. And I was watching one of their streams, and they're talking about some techniques for designing characters, and I want to try to incorporate some of that in my outfit. So that's what we're doing today. Easy peasy, a lemon squeezy. I like that one meme, just difficult, lemon difficult. But yeah, hello YouTube chat, hello Twitch chat. We're streaming live on both YouTube and Twitch. If you're watching this as a VOD, hello VOD gang. Welcome to the stream. I think that is not where we want to start that. I think it's like here. Maybe. We're just gonna eyeball this. No. Let's just make the whole thing straight. I think that is going to be the cleanest, is to just make it all straight. There we go. And that makes that just a little bit more visible on my person. Yeah, there, that already looks way cleaner. It looks a little cute too. And you can see like the glue, the green, red, and blue, the glue. And then we'll color this in as well. We're just gonna make this the orange and blue, or the the yellow and blue. And I sort of see that there's supposed to be like a gradient, but we're not gonna worry about that. We're just gonna make it solid colors. We're just doing the fill tool on this. You know what I should have done? Oh. Ah, there we go. Oh my gosh. Or maybe, you know what I will do? I'll just paint it. Size, pressure, mix. No. Dropper, there we go. Oh! Trying to color a pixel on the side, and it was just something on my screen. Ew. So anyways, what have I been up to, I guess? Last weekend was Halloween. How's everyone's Halloween? I went out with friends and I had a really good time with friends on Halloween. It was really fun. We connected with a couple friends that I haven't been in contact with for a bit. Spent a lot of time with them. Intend to spend a lot more time with them now that we've reconnected. And you know, that sort of stuff. It's really good. It's really, really fulfilling in my heart. In my heart of hearts, it felt really fulfilling. I'm really happy that I was able to get back in touch with them, so it's good. There are plans now to meet up to... Well, I mean, one of them I'm going to be doing a... doing a rather impromptu thing with them 2 Mondays from now. So 2 Mondays from now I will not be streaming because I'm gonna be taking a trip with them. So that'll be fun. But in the meantime, you'll have at least 2 weeks of me uninterrupted. Well, possibly. We'll see how it goes. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be streaming uninterrupted, and then immediately start to back out. No, so the reason why I'm hesitant with that is because I still need to make the Hollow Knight videos. I have Hollow Knight videos. I did a reaction stream for some recorded content that I made while I was recovering from surgery, and against my better judgment, I've decided to make scripted content. Happy November, JSam. Welcome to stream. Hello, YouTube chat. But yeah, against my better judgment, I've decided to make scripted content, scripted long-form content, and it means that I have to take time, like actually put effort into the content I make. Shocking, I know. But now I actually have to like write a script and record it and then edit the video and then all that fun stuff. So next week you might not be seeing a lot of me live, but you might be seeing a lot of me recorded. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah. Anyways, for those of you joining right now, JSam, possibly others, we are working on some VRoid costuming for my character. For me. Not my character, for me. I am in character. It's me. It's a new outfit for me. We've done a lot since the last time I streamed this. I think it was last week. No, I think was it last week. Shoot, yeah, it was last week. Since we streamed this last week, or maybe not. I don't remember. I don't remember what is this week. Has been last week was long. There was a lot going on. Beating it and by it would just mean the final boss Paper Mario TD. Oh, GameCube, nice. Paper Mario, nice. 1,000-Year Door, very good, very good, very good. That's exciting. I am tempted to think. I'm tempted to like. That's one of the things I want to try streaming at one point. Is like 3DS content. I have a 3DS. I have some games on the 3DS. I think would be really fun to play. Third try while using double pane. Ooh, good luck. Good luck. Yeah, I got some. I got a 3DS. I got some games for the 3DS. I just need to figure out the one thing that I need to figure out what to do is to get how to capture the audio. I tried doing that using a capture card. The cutscenes are so long. Oh no. That's what an RPG is, right? It's just like, it's cutscenes with some gameplay in between. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. Sometimes it feels like that. I wish you the best of luck. Okay, so let's see. But yeah, so I'm trying to figure out how to capture the audio. I did try, I mean, like, for my first ever stream was a vertical stream, 1, Wild, and then 2, it was playing on the 3DS. And it was, I was capturing the audio using a capture card, and I think there was a delay. So I'm not entirely sure how to do that properly. Like, I might need to play it with the volume on max, and then I like tape a microphone to the machine in order to capture the audio. I'm not too sure. Maybe that's something I want to do, maybe not. I don't know. I do not know. I'm gonna have to play around and see. Maybe I'll try to record it and see how like the audio comes through. That might be something that might just be what needs to be done. I also need to figure out how to like block my face to protect me in case of reflections. You know what? You've seen my true face. You already see my face here. You don't need another one. You don't need the 4K version of it. This is. But yeah, I think I like. Yeah, I think the headset looks a lot better there that way. So let's stick with that. And another thing that I want to do is one of the techniques that I saw used for character design was something called like I don't know if it's a ladder technique or like it was nicknamed the ladder, and essentially it is a way of breaking up transitions in the silhouette. So I guess the first thing that I'm gonna want to do is bring the arms down. No. $60. And what we're gonna want to do is let's minimize the armature now, and then we're going to add mesh plane. We're going to give this plane some volume to make it look like a line, and then we're going to use this line to see how where things get broken up on the model. I just fumbled my live streams? No! But yeah, so basically the way that they were describing it is that they were drawing lines in like breaks in the silhouette, I suppose. So like color breaks, line breaks, that sort of thing. Shifty, sad. Like there's a break here. And then the next break is like all the way here. I guess I could have just kept this above. That's fine. And then for asymmetrical, actually for asymmetrical stuff, they only did half a line. So like here. And we'll need like a full line here. Another full line here. Another full line here-ish. Another full line here. Maybe this is here. Another full line maybe here? No, here. And then here, and then here. The eyes, I think, were one. There. 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 How did that go so off? So off to the side? That's so funny. Okay, hold on. How did that just... You saw that! It was like going off that way. Hold on, hold on. She said... No. Said... Like this. Like this. Like this. And I want to say here. 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 Eyes. Top of that. Is it staying centered? No. Why is it? Why? Why am I like that? Cannot keep my lines straight. What a surprise. There. And so the idea is that you look at this and you think of how this would function as a ladder. Is this safe to climb? Is it and the answer right now I think is no. Like there's some clustering here. These are a little too thick. These are sort of fine. This is kind of okay. I could probably use like a buckle on here to sort of break up this, but then there's absolutely nothing on the pants, and that's what I want to try and figure out. I think here as well, I could probably, like, seeing how this is all broken up, I could probably put something on the pants here to try and fill in, to sort of break up this like giant pant leg, and then I can probably put like a cuff on the arm. And honestly, once that's done, that might be the costume that might be the outfit finished, which is kind of insane. But I mean, alas, we're gonna have to try and figure that out. The first thing that comes to mind is belts. That's like the that's like the easiest thing to do. Just have like a belt coming down off the side. We also have like sections here to work with. I guess this is more... This is down one, I suppose. Actually, this is a full one, if we're being honest, because there's this little bad boy breaking that up. So, oh, and that's perfect. Hold on. That's all supposed to be... They're not meant to be straight. But I'm just doing it anyways. So now I'm looking at this and I'm seeing like, okay, where can I break it up? I can put something in the middle here. So like an armband or something, like armbands on the arms, and that'll help break up the silhouette a little bit. On the chest itself, I can probably put something in the center here, perhaps. Or maybe like on the chest here, so that that can act as a breakup along this line. And then as for here, instead of breaking it up here, I can put something on the bottom here, and that'll be breaking up this side, and it'll be like, there wouldn't be as much of a gap, but it would sort of, like, it would still be like lopsided, but it would break this up instead of having this giant gap here and having like a large and small gap. Unless I want to break it up further, but then I don't want to do something to mess up the the ladder. Unless I'm supposed to add asymmetry. Well, I think I'm supposed to add asymmetry, but like, you know what I mean, like maybe I meant to like maybe the asymmetry on this side is robotic leg. I lost. No! Well, as always, next time. Or right now. You can just try it again. What are we doing? So we are exiting out of this. We're reselecting this. We're going to turn off the mirror for a second. And maybe we can turn this leg into a robotic leg and then cut off the pant leg, like, up here. And that'll be our, like, asymmetric. Maybe putting on all the BP wasn't a good idea. Oh no. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe we'll see if we can make like a robot-ish leg or like an armored leg. And then see if that'll like help break up the thing. I just need to figure out the design for an armored leg. I'm currently looking at the multitude of Gundams that I have in front of me. The multitude of Gunpla that I have in front of me for ideas. Maybe we can take a example from... We don't want a focal point on the leg. That's the other thing too. The focal point should be the arm. Go back and swap stats, but the walk is painful. Oh, it's one of those. I feel that. Like the walk back from a thing, from a, the walk back to re-equip stuff is a pain. I see that. So if I do make a robot leg here, that's gonna be I don't want it to be too colorful, because then that'll make a focal point that'll take me away from, well, I mean, is it gonna be that colorful? I mean, there is a bit of color here. If I'm gonna do that, I'm also gonna want to do that for the arm, and the arm I want to make colorful. I have some ideas for the arm as well. I'm thinking of ideas now for like the arms and legs. I'm awake. Hello, Chattiest Gaming. Hello, YouTube chat. We're working on on outfit design, I suppose. And I'm trying to figure out a I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to figure out what to do with this. I think I want to do like a robot leg. But I need to figure out a design that does not draw away attention from the top half. Attempt 4, good luck. Yeah, how is everyone's day? I mean, what else did I do this weekend? Oh, I posted, please don't make a furry mix. I'm not making a furry. No judgment to furries, but I'm just saying, I'm not making one. What was I saying? I also posted a highlight video of the teeth cleaning stream. I had to save Coops for the last phase, not choke like last time. Oh, I feel that. Saving resources for a final boss fight. Yay! Yay! Yeah, good luck, good luck. I'm so happy, oh my gosh. Forget, let's just make a... I'm trying to look at like legs. Trying to look at like robot legs and trying to see like what let me grab This one. Oh my gosh. Hello. I'm not. Oh no. Maybe let's grab this guy. I kind of like the bulky nature of this dude. How is this guy's legs modeled? So we got like, okay. JSAM versus RB Revolt. No, I'm not. Now I want a. Now I want a furry mixel. I did have something. There was something I was trying to play around with. At one point. I'm not revealing what that is. It's not. It's kind of related to a furry. I'm not becoming a furry, but I did want to try and do something, like shapeshifter adjacent. I was trying to figure something out. But that's for like later. That's for when I have free time. Apparently I don't anymore. If I had a nickel for every time I started a revolution, I wrote 2 nickels. Stop getting banned off of Discord servers. That's all I'm gonna say to you. God. Okay, add. What are we doing? What are we doing? And mesh cube. Oh. And then this cube, we are going to arm relations armature bone, and it's going to be the right lower leg. Right lower leg. And then we're going to go edit, and then delete the cube, and add a new cube. And now this new cube is going to be aligned with the axis. There we go. 0.1. Ta-da! Okay, and now we could actually, what we could do, delete the face and then add a generate mirror. Nice. Okay, there we go. Let's do that. I love turn-based RPGs. Action commands must consume any concept related to them. Fight actually starts now. Oh my gosh. Going to bring this up maybe around to like just underneath my knee. Are we gonna make it so that it stays in line with the... That would kind of be cool actually, if we made this leg sort of stay in the silhouette of the pants, but then it is... Wait, what's going on here? It is? Oh, okay. It's just like the way that the leg is shaped, I suppose. My inner men of war. Oh my god. Actually, so yeah, so that needs to come down to like here, actually. Okay. Okay. We're kind of liking that. We're kind of vibing with that. How is that? What? How does that work? Hold on. Oh, because that's like middle of the... Oh, interesting. Okay. So we do clipping. Interesting. Okay. So this isn't actually... This is mirrored, but it's not center of... It's center of the leg bone, but isn't center of this. So then, oh, so then this is going to be on the grid, and this is not going to be on the grid. That's sort of unfortunate, but alas. I'm going to do this. Actually, you know what we're gonna do is we're gonna do... We're gonna do that. And then... We're gonna do this. And I think that might be... Vegeta first place is still... Nice. I feel like my friends playing Middle War 10 times. Nice. So we're gonna bring these two down. Bring this up. How's that looking? How does this look? How are we feeling about this design? Maybe we'll bring this in a little bit. And then this one will bring out so it doesn't protrude too much against the knee. I think we're gonna snap these. No, snap vertices to grid. Again, just a preference, really. You don't need to be snapping to the grid, but I just sort of like doing that because it gives me a little bit of context on what the shape actually is. Should we bevel this? Is that a bevel modifier just to see what it looks like with the bevel? That's an interesting shape. Let's, can I walk that back a little? There. What is that? Cutscene before phase 2. Nice, nice. And then I want this pant leg copied here, but then it's cut at this point. Who is RB? Who is RB? I don't know what's going on with you guys anymore. I am here streaming content. I'm here streaming 3D modeling. Anything outside of that, I don't know what's happening. See, that's kind of cool. Okay. Okay, yeah. There we go. And let's try to narrow this down a little bit here. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's kind of cool. I think that's kind of neat. Let's try to move this forward a little, actually. Or maybe, I don't know. Or maybe not? I don't know. I don't know how I would wanna shape the back of the leg. How is this shaped at the back? Maybe I wanna... Oh! Maybe I do want it to be like that shape, like a sort of triangular-esque going down there. I think this I want down further. I think I want to bring the boots up. Oh, spam detected. Good job, SiriBot. Okay, let's make a clone of the pants. But then it's gonna be cut. Can I? Oh wait, shift? Hold on. How do I... Because if I still want to edit the pants, I'm gonna need... I can always just... Hi, MRB. No, you Chinese gaming. What are you talking about? Don't reveal the actual name, please. Is the bot considering me as spam? No, the bot is considering someone else's spam. You're good. So... Said... Oh. What? Hello? There we go. Select that, bring that down. And then we'll get some short pants. Shifty, I want to say. But then we want to mirror, we want to flip this. Object, transform. Mirror, long X global. There we go. And then edit. And then we cut it at the leg. Cut it here, actually. Huh? So it's going to be moving these vertices down into where this line ends. How do I want to do this? Why are some of my messages not showing up on stream? They are. I don't know what you're talking about. They're showing up. I see them. I might not be reading them. Maybe they're showing up on stream. I just might not be seeing them. That might just be it. What if we do dissolve vertices? What does that do? Oh god, no, that's bad. No, we have to do this manually. Damn. If we do Alt, then G, and try to move these guys down. Nope, that's not what. Oh boy, I don't know what's happening. That's fine. That's fine. There we go. Move these out of the way. Now these guys. Oh, and then this as well, I suppose. This needs to... Where is that supposed to... Oh, these are from... These are from the other ones. Hold on. Hello? Oh, I have to do this individually. Oh, the joys of designing asymmetric clothing. What the hell? Because now I need to do... Because why make it easy? Am I right? Or am I right? What the hell? There. What was that? There we go. Why is it like moving like back and forth? Just moving these all individually. I don't know why I'm doing this. It just seems like what I should be. I don't know. You probably shouldn't need to do this. You could probably just get a subtraction modifier or Boolean modifier and then just cut it at the leg. But for some reason I insist to do it this way. So now that that's all lined up, I can delete this. And now I have tattered leg. How does that even... Okay, let's rename this ladder. How does it even look? It's like kind of good. Like it kind of ends up giving me a thing. Emphasis on sometimes, yeah. Like it kind of breaks it up, but it also kind of looks weird. It looks kind of weird. I think it's because this pant leg is just like not the same width of it. I mean, like that's kind of what I'm going for with like the puffiness, right? I don't know. I like the idea of this like lower leg thing here. Maybe I just want to do like an upper leg thing and then just like not have the pants. Like I'll just do like robot armor stuff. But let's not look at that for now. Let's look at let's turn on the ladder again. And let's add something here around the arms. The easiest thing we can do is what is it? It's a like a ring. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna add a circle. We're gonna alt copy the circle. And then the alt copy, and I'll need the original. Where's the original? Hold on. Let's add a circle. Oh, ads are starting in 1 minute. And it's a 3-minute ad starting in 1 minute. So in 1 minute, we'll be taking a break just to chat a little bit. But until then, we're going to alt copy this circle. And this circle is going to be connected to the arm. Parent, armature, object, bone, parent bone, upper arm, and it's going to be the left upper arm. What? How is that? There we go. That makes more sense. Rotation on the X should be 90. There we go. Okay, so now we have that shape there, and we're going to be using this shape to edit that. So we do 0.1. Yeah. And then we'll actually want to bring this up by there. Oh, okay. So now we have ads. So we're going to take a quick breather. Just sort of chat for a little bit. How's it going, everyone? What has everyone been up to? What else did I do over the weekend? I think I did. What did I do? I basically I hung out with friends on Friday and then for Halloween, and then Saturday, Sunday just sort of chilled. Yeah, there wasn't a lot. There was daylight savings, so the time got adjusted back by an hour. And I tweeted out maybe the most passive-aggressive tweet I probably would have ever tweeted out. And it's probably not even going to be interpreted as passive-aggressive. But one pet peeve of mine is there are people that will state their time zone as standard time when it is currently daylight savings time. And it annoys me because it's like, that is not technically speaking, like, it's not a big thing, right? Like, it's not like that big of a deal. But like from a professional standpoint, from a if you want to be professional about stuff, there's a level of attention to detail that is required. And one attention to detail that I think is required when you're working in like an international audience, for example, is what people call a pet peeve. Yes, this is what people call a pet peeve. One of my pet peeves is that using the correct time zone. And technically speaking, during daylight savings time. We are on a different time zone. It is daylight savings time. It is Eastern Daylight Time, not Eastern Standard Time. Pacific Daylight Time, not Pacific Standard Time. Whatever it is in UK's little slice of the time slice of the time zone, when they shift back and forth, there are different time zones. Either it's, I don't know what the actual thing is for that, but I know for Eastern and Pacific, it is EST and EDT, PST, PDT. And it's like not that big of a deal. The people that are in the know are in the know, and they know like what the time is. But technically speaking, technically, PST and PDT are different time zones. And so when you say you're working in PST, you are technically saying you're working in a different time zone to PDT. A DPS in a turn-based game where the time is measured in turns and not seconds. Yeah, I've seen that too. It's like, oh yeah, what's the DPS of this unit? Like, this is turn-based combat. I like the I like the thing though. I remember hearing one content creator, in a turn-based combat, DPS stands for damage per screenshot. and I think that's like a cheeky little workaround to it. It's like, oh yeah, DPS in turn-based, it's damage per screenshot. Because Screamer crashes out over time zones. Honestly, kind of. It's kind of what's happening. It's kind of what just happened. But anyways, welcome to stream. Welcome back to stream Twitch chat. You missed out on me crashing out on me complaining about time zone nonsense for maybe the nth time. I feel like I've complained about this at least once prior, but alas. So what we want to do we want it to be floating, or do we want it to be... We want it to be floating, I think. So we're going to shrink it down. Oh, nope. 0.9 is the smallest we can do that. Okay, so 0.9. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do extrude that, and then this whole thing extrude up, move this down by half, and that is our ring. And now we have to figure out what to put on this ring to sort of give it some flair, give it some thing. You know what I could do? I could try to connect this up with this bad boy on the side here, and I'll make some of the I think I'm gonna do... No. It needs to be individual origin, I think. No, I need to make a point from which is the center of the sphere, or center of the circle. And then I can size from active element, and that'll extrude out this way. There we go. And then I'll do 1, 2. Maybe we'll do just a single one. Yeah. Nope. And then I need to select the center point, and then we scale out. And then 1, 2, 3. I think it's this one. Yeah, okay. Oh! They are not the... That's right. I also need to make sure that they are... They are... Oh, is it health check? Alright, let's take a quick break. Have some water. Get some stretches in. You gotta unshrimp yourself. Make sure that you're... Maintain a good posture. Ugh. So that once you get older, the older and older you get, the less and less easy it is to maintain your posture. So you want to get those good habits in as early as possible. And if not, and if you haven't done that, then you do that now. And also, that's it. We'll try tomorrow and try not to choke on my live stream. Setting off the whole pain is not an option. Alright, nice. We're gonna extrude again, but we're gonna lock the Z axis. Nope. This is the active element. There. And then 1, 2, these guys. There we go. And now, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to bring these down, I think, by 1. 1, 2, 3. Maybe by 3. So that there's some, it has some definition to it. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And there's some 3D. It's looking a little 3D. That's pretty good, I'd say. Good night. What plans are there for you this week? What plans are there for me this week? I'm going to be trying a game called Duet Night Abyss on Wednesday. Oh yeah, I didn't put my schedule out on YouTube. I will post my schedule for you on YouTube. Yeah, but I'm going to be trying out a game called Duet Night Abyss. It seems like it's identical to Warframe, but it's anime, but it's with anime characters instead of Warframes, so that might be interesting. We'll see how that goes. And then Friday we'll be playing Uma Musume Pretty Derbies, and the new Unity Cup is coming out. A long-awaited support card banner is coming out, so we're going to be doing a bunch of support card pulls. We're going to level up the support card, and then we're going to try out Unity Cup, which is a new career scenario. So that's gonna be a little I'm actually pretty excited for Friday, because like we've been like the Musume community has been waiting like a while for the Vico Rice banner to actually come out, so it can actually do like support card pulls. And I, for one, have been waiting forever because my support cards are not the best. And I need more support card, like higher level support cards to actually like compete properly in, like the champions meetings. And I've just been hoarding carrots until I can finally like drop them all in the support card banner and actually level up my support cards. So after this support card pull, and with the start of the Unity Cup, I might actually have competitive Umas for like a graded league champions meeting. So that's kind of exciting. But yeah, so that's gonna be Friday, and again Wednesday's gonna be Duet Night Abyss, which is gonna be it's a live live service FPS. No, live service third-person shooter. It's a third-person shooter, not first-person. Live service third-person shooter. It used to be a gacha game. It is no longer a gacha game because so many people compared it to Warframe. So they're using Warframe's grinding system to like unlock all the characters. So we'll see. Is the grind almost identical to Warframe? Is that or is it actually like a hellscape? Technically, that's the same thing, but I mean, we're gonna see how it goes. And I mean, it depends really, like will I like Duet Night Abyss? Will I be interested? Or will I just like feel the itch to get back into Warframe, and then we just start playing Warframe again. Like, we will see. We're gonna see what happens. We'll see how it goes. Oh. But yeah, I'm excited for that. If I'm being completely honest, I'm excited for what may come of this week. I want to make the entire ring a 3-dimensional. There we go. I think that might look better. How does it look on the arm? That's like small. Okay, let's make this a little bigger. We can have a thicker arm piece. There we go. That looks kind of better. And this will get the same material treatment as our flat mat. Oh, that's interesting. It's like to the front. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. That means that on the Z it has to be rotated 90. Nope. Y-axis 90. Nope, negative 90. There we go. So that sort of ends up breaking up the arm a little bit. So there you go. This is also getting flat mat. I think what we're gonna want to do actually is move this in, thin this out a little bit, and then this piece gets an extrude. And then we'll see, can we move this up? I think this needs to be brought in more. No, this one. But yeah, so that's the plan for this week. So I hope you enjoy new set of games that we're bringing. And then, like, that's the other thing too. I need to work on, at some point, I've been procrastinating on, well, not procrastinating, but I've been neglecting the Hollow Knight videos that I told myself I would be making. So I need to find time to do those. And then I'll ship those out. And then after those are shipped out, we can finally start playing Hollow Knight again. Because that's really the only thing that's stopping me from playing Hollow Knight, is the fact that I want to have... I want those videos to be released in chronological order, and I want them to appear in chronological order on on my timeline, like on my not on my timeline, on my I want them to appear in chronological order on my playlist. So I need to make those videos first before I can play Hollow Knight again. And it's been taking forever for me to make those videos because I need to like write scripted content and then I need to record and stuff. And like I don't want to sound like I'm complaining. Like this is something that people do, you know, and this is something that like a lot of people do. So well, not a lot of people, but like this is something that like other content creators do. So like I want to also try to do it and just like I just need to do it. But like in between me doing it and it getting done, a common coping mechanism for me is to just like just vent about having to be done. So that is what I'm doing. And then it'll get done, and then I will no longer complain, and it'll be good, and it'll be done, and then I can finally play Hollow Knight again. So I'm looking forward to being able to play that game again, please. I think that's good. I think I like that. Okay. That's an interesting shape. I like that shape. Maybe if I could bring this... No, I think that's good. I think that's fine. Yeah, and then I have like the little arm cuff link there. I might want to add like maybe some rods. Maybe I'll put some rods in to sort of like make it sort of look like the ear cuffs that I have going on here. Why is that? Oh, what the hell? What just happened? Dude, these were supposed to be colored. I just changed the color of this. What just happened? Did the color change not save? Oh, maybe the color change didn't save. That's weird. What the... Did I hit, like, undo too many times and I accidentally undid the color change? That's so weird. Our texture paint. Yeah, maybe it did just, like... Okay, well, we're gonna redo all of this then. Like, you saw! This is already painted in. I already did this. I don't understand. It's fine. That's also something I find interesting, like, for, like, the... I'm sure there's a use for it, but I always find it interesting to see that, like, the fill tool, or the color for the fill tool, and then the color for the paintbrush are two separate color wheels. Like, maybe it is useful for it to be two separate ones, but every use case that I've come across, it's always been better to have them be the same. But maybe that's just a matter of, like, how I use it versus how the creators intended it to be used. Maybe I have to save it after I'm done here. Image, save. There we go. So maybe for this leg, I'm gonna have it like, I think what I want to do for this leg is... Whoa. Why is it in sculpt mode? Edit mode. I'm gonna select that. I'm going to... there. And then... Oh, is it doing a stretch thing? Oh, that's weird. That's fine. No, let's do median point. Now, how do I straighten out these? What? What's slide vertice? Oh, huh. Huh. Interesting. I don't know what that did. I don't know what that does. Oh, what the hell? Wait, why is it cut like that? Oh, I'm missing a... Hold on. Oh, this thing. Oh, shoot. Mark seam. Mark seam. Unwrap. There we go. I just need to shrink it down until the things are the same. They're the same resolution, because I don't think they're the same resolution right now. That's... oh no, no. This one. I think that's the same. Yeah, okay. That kind of looks like it's the same resolution. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Or maybe it needs to be bigger. Hold on. Maybe it needs to be bigger. No, it definitely needs to be smaller. I think that is... You know what? What if we also selected... both of these? And then it's like this. Oh, I'm missing mark seam, and then we'll unwrap this again, and then shrink it down on here until this is roughly the same size. Or actually, because it's mirrored, I could just do this. Nope, needs to be a little bigger. There, that's like roughly the same size. Okay. Maybe I'll select those. Make it a little smaller just so that I can move that there. And that can go here. There we go. And now they're both roughly the same resolution. Yep, that looks perfect. I don't know how I feel about how that looks, if I'm being honest. I don't know how I feel about the shorts. I don't know if I like the idea of like one short, one long, and then a rope, and then like a armor leg. Like if I'm gonna do armor leg, I feel like I should just do like armor leg going all the way up. But I kind of like the idea of the pants. That's the only thing. It just looks silly having like the the pants being like a long pant and then short pant with leg. Like if this was all mechanical, then I feel like this would make more sense. I feel if I did like a mechanical piece here. I feel like that would make it stand out a little more. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe not today though. I think we're gonna wrap it up here actually. So using fabric text gradient, yes, and that's a fine gradient there. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. We fixed our little how we look at up top. I like the you know what? That little detail, that little like cuff on the arm there. Nice little breakup of like the those pale arms, those pale skinny arms. I want to see if I can add something to like sort of like connect it to the shoulder a little bit, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll be working on this like continuously, so you might end up seeing this again. You'll be seeing a lot more of this throughout the next 2 weeks. I'm trying to get this done ASAP, and then maybe I'll do it. I don't know if I'm gonna do a debut. I'm gonna do something. I don't know. I just want to get this outfit done. I need to get it done because I've been sitting on this for a while, and I wanna start off with like a new outfit and stuff. I already got the new hair. Gotta get some new clothes, you know. This is gonna be like the start of the next era of Mixel Makes. New start. A new start. New start. New start. It's kind of exciting, but it needs to get done. Basically, yeah. I think I want to add like something here to sort of connect this to the leg and make it seem like. Yeah, I don't know. It looks silly, but like it kind of bakes up the leg pretty well. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or if I'm gonna maybe this is what it's gonna look like on both sides. And then maybe I'm going with shorts. Maybe I'm going with the baggy shorts and like the armor and like the mechanical looking legs. Maybe that's what that is what is in store for Mixel Makes. No pants, just shorts and armor legs. But yeah, thank you all for watching. If you like the stream, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow, whatever it is that you do on your preferred platform. If you're watching this as a VOD, hello VOD gang. Thanks for watching the VOD. Whether you're a chatter or a lurker, all your support, it means so much more. It means all the same and more. Regardless of how you choose to support me, I am forever thankful for your support. Next Wednesday, this Wednesday, housekeeping, this Wednesday, Duet Night Abyss, definitely a lurker. Oh, absolutely, Chad is. The person you should probably change your name to Chattius because of how much you chat. Anyways, like I was saying, this Wednesday, Duet Night Abyss, anime Warframe. It's basically that's basically it. It's anime version of Warframe. I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna see how it goes. Will I like the game, or will I be tempted to just start playing Warframe again? Who knows? Tune in this Wednesday to find out. 2 p.m. Eastern time. Be wary of the time change. And then this Friday, Musume Pretty Derby. We're gonna be doing some gacha pulls. We're gonna be trying out the new. We're gonna be trying out the brand new scenario live on stream. So that'll be fun. That'll be a lot, but like I think it'll be fun. It'll be fun to check it out. Like go in blindly, see how it goes. You know. No optimal track based whatever, no optimal strategy, just go in blind and see what happens. Maybe I'll try to search up like some optimization stuff before the start of stream just so that I'm not like completely faffing around. But we'll see how it goes. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. My name is Mixel Mix, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.